You are looking at a car salesman right here in the flesh, a car salesman. I've been a car salesman for a good amount of time, I have a good amount of experience under my belt. So the objective of this video today is to teach you, the consumer, the client, the customer, how to negotiate properly and get the best possible deal for the car you're looking to buy. We have some horrible weather today. It's raining, it's cold, it's windy. So that being said, we're pretty slow on the sales floor. So I took a couple hours out of my day to go over 4 crucial rules of how to negotiate at a car dealership. Now, these rules are pretty universal. They'll work with really anything. If you're looking to buy a vacuum, if you're looking to buy jewelry, if you're looking to buy a car, these negotiating tactics will get you the best price, the best deal, and leave you really happy and saving some money. So we're gonna go over rule number 1. This is probably the most this is probably the most obvious rule, but it's a very misunderstood rule, and I see this happen, and it doesn't go how it should go. Walking away, being able to walk away from a deal you want to get the best deal. The reason why this is rule number 1, because like I said, it's the most obvious. It's the most, everybody knows this tactic. Oh, I'm leaving, and then the person follows you. Wait, I have a better deal. That's not really what I'm talking about. I dropped the mic. What I'm talking about is being able to walk away and not showing any type of desperate behavior. The second you show the person you're looking to buy something from that you're feeling desperate, that you need to buy this thing, you can kind of kiss the good deal right out the window. So, I'm staying brief on rule number 1. That's rule number 1. Don't show any type of desperate behavior. And before I go over rule number 2, any questions you guys have about these rules, really any questions about anything, leave them in the comments below and I'll answer them ASAP. Now, rule number 2. Cash is king. Cash is king. Cash is king. Now, this term is used a lot in the sales, in the car dealership sales kind of lingo. It's used a lot. Cash is king. And let me kind of break it down. The more cash you have, the better deal you're probably going to get. If you're showing someone that you have $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 to put down, not only you're telling the dealership that you're dead serious about buying a car, it's also going to work out better for the financing end of it, because you're telling the bank that you're very serious about, you're very committed to this vehicle. Obviously, if you only put down a little bit or nothing at all, you can still get a very good deal. But rule number 2 is misunderstood. It's overlooked a lot. When a customer comes in and they say, I have $10,000 cash to put down or on a check, but you got to meet their terms in negotiating, you're more likely to get a way better deal when you're showing how serious you are. People like cash. People like cash. The more money you have on the table, the better this experience, the better the negotiating, the better deal you are gonna get with the banks, with the dealership, with everything. Cash is king. Point blank, period. All right. Rule number 3. Hope you guys are getting some good information so far. Rule number 3, knowledge is key, guys. I'm going to break this down. I have to break this down, a matter of fact. When I say knowledge is key, before you step foot in a dealership or anywhere, jewelry store, maybe you're buying a ring for your fiance, whatever the case may be, if you're going to buy something that you can negotiate on, you have to have the necessary tools on your belt. Let me explain. Let's just say you have a trade-in and you have no clue what this car is worth. 0. Maybe you have a rough idea of what you want for it, but you don't know what it's worth. You need to do this research way beforehand, before you step foot into the dealership. You know what your car is worth. You need to know what you're buying, if it's in stock, what's the average price on these vehicles, what are they going for, what's the normal discount on these type of cars. You need to have this knowledge accessible to you, and it's all online. Of course, you can hire somebody to do that. There's people that will take your money and do it for you, but it kind of defeats the purpose when you can literally do it on your own with maybe 1 or 2 hours of solid research. So, knowledge is key. Look up your trade information. Look up what it's worth. Look up what it's going for, retail and wholesale wise. Look up the car that you're looking to buy. What is it going for? What are the usual discounts people are going for? Get all that information and then figure out what you want out of the deal. And once you figure that out, that's when you go into the car dealership. Before I show you this last rule, probably one of the most important rules that I have written down here, Quick favor, if you're getting knowledge and information useful to you in this video, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment for the algorithm. It really helps me out. I'm going to try to push out a lot more videos like this, to spreading the good word of how to negotiate, just the car industry tips and tricks, everything that I could think of, I'm making videos on, all right? I'm going to be consistent. I'm going to be very good with this stuff. Please like, comment, subscribe. I really appreciate it. Okay. Rule number 4, boys and girls. Out the door, payment. Out the door, payment. Now, you'll see there's a check mark here and an X here. I'm sure some of you guys can put 2 and 2 together and figure out what this rule is. You should be very much focused on the out the door number when negotiating, and a little bit less focused on the payment. And this is something that might be a little obvious to some people, but not to others. So that's why I'm putting this in the video. You know, when you're only focused on the payment, you might get, into a situation where you didn't really do much in the negotiating. I'll leave it at that. Focus on the out the door number, your taxes, tags, and fees. Figure out where you want to be out the door, and the payment will come. The payment will come. You know what I mean? If you have a strict payment, you have to keep in mind. Let's just say you're looking for a car, $400 a month, $500 a month. You have to realize that you can't buy a $50,000 car and negotiate down to that. So focus on the out the door. Do your research, and the payment will come. The payment will come. Guys, that's all I got. Like the video, subscribe. I'm out.